Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another edition of the Beerbrawl. This was Beerbrawl 3. This one we did barley wines. We had 4 different barley wines. I had 3 guys join me. I had Ian back, I had Tim back, and I also had Cam from Vancouver Brewery Tours. Cam and Ian, well, Tim too, but Cam and Ian especially are really knowledgeable about beer. And they give some really good tips on what to look for in a barley wine. We did 4 barley wines. We had 1 and 2 against each other, and the winner of that went against the winner of 3 and 4. So I'm going to break this down into a few different videos. I'm going to release them each week, so make sure you like and subscribe so you can watch the rest of the videos. The first showdown was between Goose Island's Bourbon County brand barley wine. Say that 5 times fast. So BCBW versus Parallel 49's 2015 barley wine. The winners of that are going to go up against Scuttlebutt Brewing's barley wine and Thor's Hammer, which is a Canadian Beer Awards gold medal winner, and this was the 2011 version. So different vintages between all these years, which is also kind of cool. Gives you another way to enjoy the beers and to see these different flavors that come out. Also, question for you guys: what is your favorite barley wine? Please write it down in the comments below so I can keep my eye out for it. And if I ever do this one again, I can try and get that beer and put it into this little contest as well. All right, without any further ado, here it is. Enjoy. Thanks. Beerbrawl number 3. It's 3 now. Yeah, 3 right now. Here with Tim, Cam, and Ian. And today we're doing barley wines. We're going to do a little bit differently. What we're doing this time is doing 2 side by side, and then another 2 side by side. And the winners of those ones will kind of battle off because, as we were talking about last time, you have 4 in a row. It's kind of hard to tell which one you keep going back and forth. So we figured kind of narrow it down maybe a little bit. So Ian's our resident brewer. So maybe you can educate us a little bit on some barley wine that you're looking for.
Barley wines typically are going to be kind of like a triple IPA. You're going to have intense malt, caramel, crystal malt, sweetness to kind of balance out the intense hops. Sometimes it'll be darker, like maybe a little blacker. Sometimes it'll be a little hoppier. It just kind of depends on the brewer and the style that they're trying to kind of bring out or that they want to represent. So it should still be heavy, usually around 9 to 11%, maybe 12% alcohol, maybe barrel aged, depending on the style they're trying to brew.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
is there much difference between like an English barley wine, say, and an American style barley wine?
Yeah, definitely. I think English is going to be a little maltier, darker, and maybe not as heavy. It's going to be a lot smoother, whereas like a North American or an American barley wine's going to be big on the hops.
Okay,
that's what they're trying to intensify. Would you agree with that?
I was going to say Bigfoot all the way is the classic example of when over-hopped barley wine, you know, and then English style definitely is malt forward all the way. I mean, you're looking for those caramels and lots of stone fruits coming through on those, and those are the things you look for usually on barley wines.
Yeah, and Cam, you work for it. You run Vancouver Brewery Tours?
No, I work with Vancouver Brewery Tours,
okay.
And I'm home brewer, and
nice.
I went to school at SFU for brewing essentials. And
you did that one, the one out in Surrey?
Yeah.
Nice. I was looking at it the first year they were running it.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. It's good to get a little background and stuff like that.
Yeah. Cool. All right, so let's start off. Number 1. Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming.
It's nice and dark, a little bit darker than the other 3.
It smells
juicy.
It smells sweet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's raisins.
Yeah. That's one of the things I like about some of the barley wines, that kind of dried fruit taste and raisin plum. You get that from Special B malt?
Yeah.
The flavor.
Yeah.
Raisin
Oh yeah.
flavor.
If you take a couple of those and put them in the hand and chew on that, you get like.
I did a Russian stout with a little bit too much Special B once, and 3 years later you can still taste it. You're like, yeah, it's good, but it's just a little too raisin.
It doesn't take much. It's a Special B.
So 1's darker, boozy, pretty sweet with raisin flavor. And 2. I'm trying to remember which one this is now.
I think I've had this one before.
Number 2, yeah?
Number 1.
Oh, number 1, yeah. Tastes familiar.
This one's lighter. The aroma, anyway.
Yeah. A little bit more bitter. Kind of getting like what is it, like sherry or something like that?
Yeah. It's definitely not something that, it's definitely not an off flavor in barley wines.
What's that, sherry?
Sherry is definitely not an off flavor.
Yeah.
It could be a result of oxidation, the beer being a little bit older, the crown not holding the seal, but yeah, it's definitely got a sharpness.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes cardboard or papery is a result of oxidation as well, but you definitely don't get that here. This is very sherry and sharp.
Yeah. It's not bad, it's good, but it's sharp's a good way of saying it, yeah.
When you have number 1 and then you have number 2, it's like, whoa.
Yeah. This is smooth.
Yeah.
I'm nearly done, like I could just drink that really fast.
Yeah. It's a sessionable barley wine.
I have to hold back, like just not to finish that sample right now.
Yeah.
I actually might even get a little bit of mustiness. Like, not like sweaty clothes, but like old newspaper.
I love the terms people come up with for barley wines, because you're right though, it does smell a little bit like that.
Yeah.
And there's the cardboardy newspaper, that's like from oxidation usually, right?
Yeah.
I mean, oxygen get into the beer.
I mean, it's still got carbonation, so it's not like it's gone flat, but it just accelerates the aging process of the beer.
Sorry, say that again.
Whenever it gets oxidized, it's not really taking away the carbonation in the beer, but the aging process speeds up.
Okay.
You can see the difference in the heads.
Yeah.
This one's got like no head, and this one still has lots of head.
Yeah.
And this one has a smoother mouthfeel. This one's a little bit more.
Just intense, hoppy.
Way more. This is fresher.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah. I was trying to get them all like similar years, but it doesn't always work out that way. So, whenever you want to write down what you think which one you like more, you're not going to have anything left at it.
I know, I forgot
there's a little bit more left.
Yeah.
That one. We're going to these ones were slightly smaller bottles, so we'll have to go save a little bit. So just write down which one you like.
Oh, okay.
Put on 1 or 2.
But I mean, if you want to, keep in mind on the
Gotcha.
untapped rating.
Yeah, well, that's what I was doing about.
You know, the more I think about it, you mentioned this last time, about out of the 100, I've been trying to think of beers more that way instead out of 5. Because like 4.5, like you said, that's only a 90.
Yeah.
And that's still really, really high on tap mode, but
yeah.
So I was drinking that Bigfoot last week actually. It's good, man.
Bigfoot by.
Bigfoot Barley by Sierra Nevada. They're $4.
That's right. Yeah,
$4 a bottle. Really
I grabbed that the first time I saw it. It wasn't on, and I didn't ever see it around until like maybe a year and a bit ago. I just saw it bang. I was like, I'm gonna try that.
But yeah, thinking with that one, thinking like, it's like a 4.25. I thought out of 100 though, I'd probably do like a 90 something. It's a pretty legit barley wine.
Better than other. Like I enjoyed that one. I remember just like it was pretty easy to drink compared to like super heavy one. That's what I liked because sometimes it's too intense.
Well, I like it because it comes in a small bottle.
Yeah, but
I don't want to drink a Thor's hammer to myself.
Yeah.
Well, I do sometimes, but it's not really good for productivity the next day.
Or productivity that night.
Yeah.
I find if I want to growler a beer, if I want a couple bottles of beer to enjoy, it's almost like I just found Red Collar Blonde, which is hoppy. It's like, okay, cool, it's still 5.5%, it's light, it's hoppy. Awesome. I could drink a growler of that.
Yeah.
And still be productive in doing something.
Yeah. All right, folks. Your votes are the ones that count, but I'm going to throw mine in just for the hell of it.
1.
2.
2.
1.
1. So 1 has it. All right. Put these ones aside. I'm just going to go like that. So, first part, number 1 takes it. We're going to do 3 and 4 next.